In this video today, we're going to be doing a little bit of an inventory review. I'm going to be showing you guys all of the cool pickups that I have had over the past couple of weeks, both as investments for my own personal portfolio, but also some cash trading stuff and some stuff that I have bought for other people, like this Virtus Pro MLG Columbus 2016 foil right here. Now that I have Buff 163 access, I'm always going to have a ton of buff balance since I'm a very, very active trader. I'm always buying and selling stuff, so I'm going to have a lot of balance. So one of the things I'm offering right now is to buy items on Buff 163 for people. They pay me and then I send them the items. This is one of those that I did that for. This guy was trying to make some kind of 4X Virtus Pro MLG Columbus foil craft. This was obviously before 5X crafts came out. So he hit me up and was like, hey, can you buy 4 of these for me from Buff? I'll send you the money. So we got that done. I'm offering that to all kinds of people right now. But this sticker is very, very cool. I like this sticker. I like Columbus. Columbus, Atlanta, Boston are some of my favorite bordered stickers in kind of that mid-tier era, stuff that isn't exactly old yet, but isn't exactly brand new either. It's not the modern era stickers. I think these are going to do quite well in the long term, but I also think they look pretty cool for crafts, and the Virtus Pro logo looks pretty sick. So I'm happy this guy was able to pick these up for a good price, for market prices on Buff, which, for a lot of different stuff right now are cheaper. And obviously, I don't know for sure, but I'm assuming the price of these stickers has gone up since I purchased them for him as well. Then I just kind of sent them over to him, whatever. But if you guys are looking for anything like that, if you're looking to buy Buff balance, if you're looking for me to buy any items off of Buff, or if you're looking to sell any of your CS2 items for cash, hit me up over on Twitter. I'm offering all different kinds of services to everyone out there in the community. With that being said, let's get right into the rest of the things that I have been picking up. So at the beginning here, we kind of just have a mess of items because I bought a couple of people's entire inventory. So I got a lot of trash skins, PP Bison, M249 Predator, clutch cases, fracture case. But hey, I'm kind of excited about it. I'll never complain about owning too many cases. But I don't think there's really anything too crazy here. We got a Glock 18 Candy Apple, a bunch more random cases. We do have some Gambit Gaming Holos from Stockholm 2021. Again, this is a unique sticker, unique borderless sticker to Stockholm. So I actually do really like this one, and I think this one will do quite well in the long run, because Gambit I think is a discontinued team, so they can't even get any more stickers. So the Gambit Holo from Stockholm is one that I would definitely keep your guys' eyes on. This one is one that I would not mind buying for cash trading purposes or owning in my own personal investment portfolio at any time. That is definitely one of, I think, the Stockholm stickers that will do quite well in the long term. Then we have tons of cases here. I bought 2,000 cases from one guy in a cash trade. Here's an Apotheris too. We can look at this real quick. I believe I've already showed this in a video, but it's an Apotheris, I think, with an Imperial Antwerp paper on the scope. Pretty cool gun, pretty cool craft. But then I bought 2,000 cases from this guy. I bought 1,000 revolver cases and 1,000 Prisma 2 cases. So we can open up this unit. I didn't mean to do that. We can open up this. Okay, it's empty now. Okay, so I took all the cases out of it. I guess that's what it was trying to tell me. This had 1,000 revolver cases in it at one point, but I've been selling all of them off. This might be the only revolver cases I have left from it. Maybe I've sold like all but 10. I know I was selling off a ton of revolver cases very, very fast, so that's kind of cool. Obviously, the revolver case is cool. It's got the R8 revolver fade. It's got the M4A4 Royal Paladin. It's got some other decent skins in it, some decent gold stuff like that. This is a case that has done quite well. I believe this has, I want to say, the OG knives in it as well. It's a reason why this case has done so well. And then we have the Prisma 2 storage unit here, where I picked up 1,000 Prisma 2 cases from a guy in a cash trade. Now, I haven't sold off any of these yet because I'm considering just buying it from myself and holding this in my long-term portfolio, because I actually really like the Prisma 2 cases a lot, and I think they're one of the best cases to purchase right now. So if I can get these at a really low cost basis for the long term, I'm thinking that might be a good idea. Some other stuff we got here, we have a StatTrak Op Mortis, kind of cool. It's got the simple sticker on the back, the simple champion Stockholm sticker on the back. That's cool. Pretty cool op skin. Again, all these were purchased before like 5X crafts were even a thing, so you have to keep that in mind. Here we have a StatTrak AK-47 Legion of Anubis with a Kinguin Cologne 2015 on the front. I think this is pretty cool. Obviously, a really nice AK with a cool sticker on it. We have a StatTrak M4A4 Neo Noir. We have some El Parada patches. Again, some more cases. A lot of small mid-tier cases. Fracture, Recoil, Snakebite. Obviously, Snakebite's been popping off lately, so you can see here I own a ton of those. We have some sticker capsules. We have a CS20 case, which is pretty good. USPS Cyrex. We have some Antwerp stuff. Copenhagen Flame Stockholm patch, which is fine. Some Antwerp capsules, which I don't really ever mind having. We have a USPS Royal Blue with a Krakow sticker on it. That's kind of cool. And then a Cologne, I believe 2016 Ninjas in Pajamas on the back there. Kind of interesting. StatTrak Desert Eagles Mecha Industry here. Another kind of cool gun with a couple of decent stickers on it. We have a couple of shark stickers. Again, you guys know sharks is one of this might be my favorite sticker as far as an investment goes from the Stockholm collection. I'm always going to be buying shark stuff, and I do own a lot of shark stuff for my own personal collection, both the Holo, and then here is a Sharks foil, because again, the Sharks team does still exist, but they now have a new logo, so this sticker will always be unique to Stockholm. It is a cool, good-looking sticker. It's an interesting one. It definitely stands out. It definitely pops, and again, it will always be unique. And it's part of Stockholm, which is the best kind of borderless sticker collection, at least in terms of the modern ones. A couple different agents and stuff like that. Nothing really too crazy. Again, just a couple like trash skins and guns and stuff like that. But then we get into the big dog coming up here in a second. Actually, I did want to show you guys this real quick. This is a very cool skin. This is an M9 bayonet blue steel. But the interesting thing here, this is battle scarred. But it's also, if we look here at the float, this is 0.99. I don't know if you guys can see this. Yeah, 0.9977. This is the number 5 battle scarred M9 bayonet blue steel. So a top 5 in terms of float is very, very cool. This is not mine. I do not own this. I'm actually going to be trading this back to the guy just now. This guy bought some buff balance off of me. So again, he listed this item. I purchased it. That gives him the balance. And then eventually I'm going to trade him back the item. He sent me the cash. That's how it works. That's how you can buy buff balance from me if you are interested. Obviously, you need an expensive item that can be listed, because if you just try to list some like trash 2-cent sticker for a bunch of balance, Buff's not going to let you do that. But if you have some decently expensive items, you can list them, then I can send you stuff, and I trade it right back. That's what I'm about to do, trade this back to this guy. But in the meantime, I wanted to show this off while I do own it, because it is very, very cool. Again, an M9 bayonet blue steel, the number 5 battle scarred float in the world. Very, very sick item. I'm happy to have this in my inventory while I can. Some other random stuff. We have a Souvenir Nova polar mesh with some stickers. It's got the Fnatic Krakow and then Zeus, I believe, and then the PGL sticker on it. Kind of a cool, interesting one there. Here's a gun that I cash traded for, a Glock 18 Gamma Doppler Emerald. This is pretty cool. This is just something that I'm going to be selling off eventually, but cool to own it while I can. Got this for a pretty good deal. Very nice pickup. Here is a skin this is another skin that I bought for somebody off of Buff 163. Again, they just said, hey, can you buy this for me? And then they sent me some money. This is the Desert Eagle Sunset Storm. I believe this is in factory new. Really cool Desert Eagle skin. And again, I was able to get it for a pretty good price for them by being able to buy stuff from Buff, which is oftentimes going to be pretty cheap. Here's another very, very cool knife that I cash traded for, the Karambit Damascus Steel. I don't really love the Damascus Steel. It's definitely not my favorite finish or anything like that. But hey, anytime I can pick up a Karambit, that's always exciting. I think the Karambit is very, very cool. Not my favorite knife. I like the butterfly knife a little bit better. I'm definitely a butterfly knife enjoyer. But the Karambit Damascus Steel is very cool. Now here is the big heater of the video. We have a couple more cool items, but this is my first ever Kato 14 Holo. I know a couple weeks ago I said I cash traded for this I Buy Power Kato 14 paper, and it was really cool. The video did well. You guys seemed to like it, but there was a ton of people kind of talking trash about like, oh, we don't post Kato papers. Like, don't even hit me up until you have a Kato Holo, blah, 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 blah. Well, now I'm coming back at you guys with a Kato 14 Holo. This is a Galil AR Shattered from the Bravo collection. It's got a Battle Scarred Holo, a Battle Scarred Holo. It's got a Fnatic Kato 14 paper, and then it has I don't know if you can tell. It's kind of, sometimes it's hard to tell, especially, I don't know if it looks great on this gun or whatever. And this is definitely not an insane craft or anything like that. But it does have a Hellraiser's Kato 14 Holo in the middle here. So this is the first ever Kato 14 Holo that I've had in my possession. Now, again, this is not something I own. So, hey, the milestone's going to be even bigger when I actually own something. And at some point, I want to own some unapplied Kato 14s, which I still have not at this point. But right here, this is again somebody that was buying buff balance from me, so they listed this for whatever amount of balance they're trying to buy. I bought it from them, and then in a couple days when this becomes tradable, I'm going to be trading it back to them. But in the meantime, I have my hands on this very, very cool skin, so I wanted to show this off to you guys. And hey, I get to sell some buff balance, and I get to make some content, which is very, very exciting. And I think these are a lot of cool stickers. The Battle Scarred stickers are cool. Obviously, the Fnatic Kato 14 paper is pretty cool. But getting my hands on my first ever Kato 14 Holo, which is a very, very exciting moment. I love having cool stuff in my collection. That's one of my favorite parts of buying and selling and trading, is getting to use this cool stuff in game and getting to just own it in my inventory. And it makes me really excited for the future because, hey, people own stuff like this, and I want to build up my collection to the point where I own stuff like this and it is my own. But even just getting to own it for a minute and getting to appreciate it and getting to make content about it is something that I'm very, very excited for. Now, a couple more really cool pickups to end the video. I picked up this blue phosphor recently. This is factory new. Again, this might be my favorite skin in all of CS2. I really am a big fan of the Howl, but man, the blue phosphor is so sick as well. When you use it, it just stands out and pops so much in game. Every time I use a blue phosphor, people comment on it, people give it compliments. It's really sick. Here we have the M4A4 Modern Hunter with some Kato 15 stickers on it. I believe this is a very, very cool craft. Again, this is just something I picked up for a cash trade, but Kato 15s are popping off right now. They're doing good. I think this is cool. And then we have some very expensive gloves. These sport gloves, bronze morph. I believe these are battle scarred, but still very cool gloves, very expensive gloves. Something that I'm happy to own and going to be happy to sell off and hopefully find a nice home for them. And finally, ending this video with a nice little op Onitaji. This op has been one of just a great performing op, even in terms of investment wise, as far as skins goes over the past couple years. It looks very cool. The face on it is so sick. It's a badass op. It's a cool skin, and I'm going to be excited any chance I get to pick it up. But that is pretty much it for this video today, guys. A little inventory review of everything that I've bought, I would say, over the past like 3-ish weeks. I've been doing these videos. They seem to do well. You guys seem to enjoy them. But I had to drop the Kato 14 Holo on you guys because it's the first one ever, and I'm just very, very excited. So, like I said, pretty much this video. Hopefully catch you guys in the next one. Until then, peace.